Hi guys, welcome to Nine Links. This is your host Alex. Today I'm just going to do a side video, well not just a small video on sweet olive. Now this one is sweet olive, silver olive. Now you can see that I cut all the way back down on there and planted backyard. Now the gold olive, sweet olive, is tend to be more cold hardy than the silver, so it goes on gold, scarlet, and then if I remember, four season, and then silver. Could have gotten the order wrong, but anyway, basically the silver I'm planting on outside in my backyard, close to the wall, so the winter time could provide a little bit more temperature controlled compared to the. Hey, don't touch, Elena. If you can see, there are a lot of new shoots coming out. Yeah, little ones. So give this some time. Now this silver olive. It's a fun. It's yeah, silver olive. It's a very funny. Now exact name I do not know because this one I got it from the local nursery, Fossil Creek. They are very friendly folks there. So not many nurseries that carry. I mean, in Texas that is. I'm pretty sure you'll see more nurseries in like California and Florida carry sweet olives. So not many nurseries carry sweet olive. Of course, you can always order with them and they'll get it for you. But in terms of in store, I only see one in quite a few in Fossil Creeks. When I first moved down here, I see a big one, really big one. It's like 5 years old. It's really big for $41, which is really good price. It's a silver olive. At that time, I did not buy it because I already got two cultivars from Norcard Nursery. They are gold and scarlet olive. So I planted outside. And this year I went back and they already sold their big ones. And they have a smaller one. They have 3 years, 3-gallon ones, which most likely the 3-gallon one they bought initially is only a year or 2 years old. And they kept it because now just be on the consumer side, most of the time people buy sweet olive tend to be oriental or, in that nature. So nobody bought it, and those six they say they've been out and got cold freeze last winter. So and let me show you two pictures. That's the original one before I pruned it, and then this is the one that I pruned it down and planted in the backyard. And the owner Eric was really nice. He's like, "Oh, you want a sweet olive? We're not selling it yet because we're not sure if it will survive." And then he went over there and used his knife scratch on the branch, and the branch all brown. And he's like, "You know what? Just go ahead and take one. Just go ahead and take it, man. Just keep it. Don't worry about it." I was like, "Wow, really?" So I just took the one that has the shoots coming out on the bottom, and just the bottom. And from his perspective, he made the right decision. First of all, right now it's early summer, so they are very busy. They're not going to have someone stand there and just prune down these sweet olives and then wait for it to grow. And also at the same time, when the clients or customers see these kind of sweet olives chopped down this much, they're not going to buy it. So they're going to waste people's resource to take care of the sweet olive. At the same time, six 3 gallons all sweet olives sitting there like that with the dead branches doesn't look good on the nursery. So I took one and I would thank him for it. Yeah, so I left. And then I came home. My wife's like, "Well, says you're gonna plant them, might as well get the other, see if you can nurse them back to health." And I was like, "Yeah, good idea." So I went back next day. Eric's like, "Well, after you left, we threw the other ones away." So that's the one other thing I want to let you know, that sometimes when you do stop by the nursery, if the owner is good enough, some of the bad plants they tend to throw away. You can keep them, and if you're good, you can nurse them back to health, and you get basically free plants. This one, the original price is $29.99. So yeah, I initially was thinking about buying one, the big one, but since they sold that one already, then ran into this one, so I decided to plant it in the backyard and see how that goes. So far, it's let me see. Yeah, there are a lot of, I don't know if I can focus in. Yeah, there you can see a lot of new shoots coming out. So this one's doing very well. And the good thing about sweet olive, guys, is that they are not very picky on the soil type, which is perfect for my clay soil. As you know, clay soil is the worst. Anyway, that's a small update on the sweet olive. Like I said, I do not have the exact name for this one. Besides, I know it's a sweet olive silver because the person told me it's a white flowers. Okay, typically most nurseries, besides California, the more oriental centered nursery, they will give you the cultivar name. Most of the time when you go online and buy sweet olive, it only say Osmanthus fragrans sweet olive, and the flower either a little bit vanilla or white. So those most likely be either Four Season or just silver olive. The gold and scarlet ones are more collectors. Okay, take care. I'll see you next time.